Well, guys, what's happening?
But I was
Well,
wrong.
I'm a late stream.
I'm
Sorry about that.
for a little soiree I'm planning. A business meeting, of a sort at least. It's about an artifact, and our goal is simple. We're going to purchase it. Our seller is a freelance operative in the city of Neon, which means the artifact is almost certainly stolen from someone. I just need a little more presence in the negotiation to show we're serious. And I think you'd be perfect. That settles it then. We just need to make a few stops when we get to the city.
I'm so freaking sick, and I'm so stuffed up.
On me.
As long as the drinking comes after the negotiation, or whatever this is going to entail.
It'll be easy, I promise. I'll ride passenger on your ship until we get to Neon. Just let me know when you're ready to set off. To the Volai star system, then. I admit I'm a little excited.
Feel free to help yourself at the bar. I don't drink, but I feel like if I did, now would be a good time for one.
Okay. Thank you. Like, okay, let's take a gander at something. I forget that quick what I came down here for. And ADHD. Yeesh! Alright. Damn that tism! All right. I could just do this. Boom, boom.
I do admire what Bayou has built for himself here. Security cares far more about what you take with. The effort to make this place livable is astounding. There's no end what can be accomplished when there are credits to be made.
She actually follows you into the elevator. Everybody else stops at the door. Like everybody. What? Where is it telling me to go? Back up here for? Oh. Walked right past them.
Get lost. I have a job. Nah, smell that? Construction, incense, industrial chemicals of every kind. But they still can't get rid of the odor of chasm bass. A native species of fish. I often wonder what would have happened if they'd never found out about the psychotropic effects. I mean, on paper, a rich protein source is far more practical value than a recreational drug.
No, you'd be surprised there, buddy.
Once again,
You'd be surprised there, buddy. Recreational judge. I
we
mean,
need to stop by the Stroud-Ekman offices.
yeah, recreational
Certain
drugs will
authorization
always have
procedures
a
when large funds are being
part in the
transferred,
world.
even for something like this.
Even in video games, there,
The effort
Bucko.
to make this place livable is astounding.
He said that already.
There's no end what can be accomplished when there are credits to be made.
Oh, man. Walked right in. Perfect. Perfect.
Ah, Neon. Instant sensory overload.
Dude, I can't get over this guy still being here. Like, I shot that guy and then this person over here, like, forever ago. Basically, the first time I ever landed on Neon and I had a bounty and the guy went nuts and I shot him after he shot me, and then all the cops came after me and I shot two people.
That Benjamin Bayou has clearly the intent is to get us into the Astral Lounge. Shall we follow the signs?
We're in it, baby. We're in it to win it. Let's go. Come on. Oh, come on. Don't fail me now. You got in all the other times. What? All right. See ya.
Walter is very proud of his business. And he should be. His ships are very high quality.
All right. I just need to have a short chat with my counterpart. Is she in today?
Yes. Allow me to bust you in, sir.
I was gonna say, this is his company, ain't it? Like, I was waiting for the guy to be like, hey, you don't have an appointment.
Walter,
Issa.
You can't make it in.
shall we continue from last time? The luxury cruise line market is completely outside of our core competencies. Investing into it is a mistake.
No, I'm here about... Wait a minute, a mistake. Our ship designers are the best in the settled systems.
They design personal craft and military ships, Walter. Large-scale accommodations and hospitality is a completely different beast. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here I am arguing with my partner. And you're just standing right here. Lisa Eklund, the hyphenated Eklund in our glorious company's branding. Oh, aren't you lovely?
Oh, aren't you
Walter, what effort did you make
lovely?
on your friend? I'm jealous.
A colleague from Constellation.
Ah, yes. The daring explorers. My partner is so infatuated with.
Hey, Drake.
You
Heard you
should
like
hear
him
him
young.
reciting that speech.
I got that song stuck in my head.
There's no need to go in.
It's everywhere. Ever since the Super Bowl, like, that's all you see on
my
TikTok
heart
is
skips
Kendrick
a beat
Lamar's,
when
like,
it does it.
performance, and
Really,
it's just
it
like...
does. Such passion. If he talked
I'm
to
not
a
really
girl
that big of
way,
a fan of a
I
lot of
wouldn't
rap
need to
anymore,
placate them so much.
so it's kind of annoying. About our business here. 100% behind embarrassing Walter Moore.
I know. It's my favorite hobby.
Yeah?
Now, why are you here, my dear? The board meeting isn't for a while, and our vacations aren't coming up either.
Ugh.
It's the discretionary fund, Issa. I need all of it.
Ugh. This wouldn't have anything to do with that meeting you've set up at the Astro Lounge, would it?
I never said that. Did you have an agent hack into my files again?
Only after you had one hack into mine. Tell me, can mutual distrust lead to a point where it's actually the same as mutual trust? A remarkably insecure location for a clandestine meeting.
That was the point.
Clandestine.
Neutral territory in the open.
With no leverage. Oh, you must let me help. It's been too long.
I have this all taken care of.
Some investigation into the cellar. What's motivating them? Then, some preliminary casing of the Astral Lounge for security flaws. Give you the advantage if things go wrong.
Bribe a few bouncers, alter the codes on the doors.
Yes, exactly.
Wow.
I hate being selfish, but I would like some time with my husband. We need to go through the fund authorizations anyway.
James Newell is the broker who knows our cellar. He'll be able to help you find out more about them.
How convenient that I'm going in here, right?
Here,
To
let me at least give you some
basically
operation
what they're
functions that won't
saying,
be
steal or
Meet me back here.
pay.
Yeah, I'm going to be
And he
present
stays
for
at the
negotiations.
he stays at his
I'm not
company.
leaving you to the Neon Sharks. I
Oh, okay.
promise.
Oh, and then he tells on himself, right? Don't worry, I have your back. Way up here, surrounded by security. Oh man, that's lovely. People do that in real life too, man. They tell themselves if you listen long enough. You know? Like, they'll blatantly tell on themselves. Like, oh, I had nothing to do with it. I wasn't even there.
Get the hell away from me.
Yet he's the person will be in a picture of the background or something. You know what I mean? Like, just gotta listen. People will tell themselves every time. That's kind of what I do at, like, workplaces. I know this... Somebody said this was slimy for me to do, but I don't think it is. So anytime that I get a new job, anytime I get a new job, right? You know, you test the waters with meeting everybody, especially people that you're going to be working with. Okay, best thing to do, right, is start a different rumor for every person, and then tell somebody, and then see if anybody says anything to you, right? Let that rumor flow through the company that you work with or your co-workers. See how it gets back to you, because then you know that the only person you told was the person that you told. So then you know not to tell them anything ever again. And you do that throughout your entire co-workers, using a different lie or story every time.
Had to chase more zone heads out of here today. I don't think they even knew
But
the planet
I'm usually a pretty good read on people. You can tell people how they are within
Don't kid yourself, Rose.
the first week of working with them.
Fine. It's a poison, and it needs to be taken off the streets.
James, please. It's not just the Aurora. It's Administrator Bayou. As long as he's in charge, the city will just get worse and worse. How can I help you today?
We're fully stocked and ready to sell. Hey there. Welcome to Newell's. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Information isn't usually free. I don't usually package pieces of intel, but maybe I could.
That's funny.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know much, but I did have one of my freelancers tail the seller back to his place. Sleep Crate 1. Let me write down the unit for you.
All right, Pugsley, this game was overhated. I liked it, dude. I don't listen to people anymore too much with video game reviews. Same with movies, right? Like, I've listened to, like, buddies of mine be like, dude, that movie was terrible, blah, 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 blah. And then, like, you never watch it. And then one day it's on and you're at home and then you watch it and it was, like, one of the good movies that you've ever watched. You're like, that was an actually awesome, pretty awesome movie. I should have watched it when I wanted to. Same with video games, man. I don't know. When this game came out a year ago, I started playing it. ADHD kicked in, another game came out, we sat this down, and literally never went back to it. Like, I don't even think I was a level 20. And, you know, I've said this in past streams that, like, Cyberpunk came across my YouTube feed. It's like, you know, Cyberpunk now enjoyable to play in 2025, and they, you know, it was a bunch of mods added to the game, and I'm like, oh, that looks cool, I'll do that. So I started playing Cyberpunk, added a bunch of mods, and the game was fun. And then they updated Cyberpunk for the new 5090 series, the 5000 series GPUs to have DLSS. So then the game started, like, super crashing. Like, I'd start it up, I'd get a half hour into it, and the game usually, like, you get an error saying, you know, the processes couldn't work. Do you want to send this information to developers? It would just literally close the game, close Steam, and I'd have to reopen Steam. It was wild. And it did it like 4 times in a stream. So I'm like, well, you know, I'll give it some time to, like, fix itself because usually a couple updates have to roll out. So I ended the stream at like 11:30, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna start up Starfield, and I haven't stopped playing it since then. Like, I'm a level 60. Well, what level am I? 56. Okay, and the only main mission I've made it to so far is this one, where you're at the thing trying to buy the thing, like buy one of the artifacts. Like, I'm a level 56, all just buying, doing side missions, or you'd walk past somebody and they'd be like, hey, we got a mission for you. I'd be like, all right. And I'd go do it. I literally got to level 56, like, doing just that. I got a pretty good store with the future Earth and shit. I don't know how far in the main plot you are. Yeah, I like I said, I just now took, Strickland to Neon to negotiate buying one of the artifacts. I'm not that far into like the main storyline, to be honest with you. I just finished Londinian, but that wasn't a main mission. That was like a side thing. So like I said, as far as my main mission, this is the mission that I'm on. Like,
too far.
yeah, right here. All the money can buy. I mean, and that's not very far into the game. Did you ever do the... No, I have the Crimson Fleet stuff ready to go. Right here. I haven't even started that yet either. I got to the point where you get arrested, and then the UC captain or pilot of that thing is, or major or whatever, was like, hey, you're going to work for us, or we're going to throw you in jail. So you didn't really have a point. You didn't have a choice to, like, not do it. But I did this, and then I recently just finished, actually in Neon... What was the job? That company, Ryujin. So I just finished that one. And someone said, like, in my viewers on YouTube, was like, oh, if you finish that, it makes the Crimson Fleet mission easier because you know about Project Dominion. So whatever that means. Londinium was cool with the Terramars. Neon is the cyberpunk city. I love it. It's cool. Neon is pretty cool. Londinium was awesome. Mowgli, you did Londinium offline? No, dude, I did it yesterday.
Someone followed you on Twitch. Twitchy Twitch.
Hi, Hestman. Apparently add me up on Discord. Okay. Alright. Thanks for the sub on Twitch. I appreciate that. But yeah, Pugsley, I just... Londinium was cool. I thought it was going to be a lot longer than what it was. I was hoping that it was more, like, prolonged. Like, there were more missions to do. I guess there is more missions, because after you become, like, the first-class citizen, you go back to the UC Vanguard and check in with your, like, boss, and he's like, so what do you want to do? Do you want to hunt Terramorphs, or do you want to go help Barrett? Or what's his name? Not Barrett. Is it Barrett? I don't know. The scientist that was with you. Yeah, talk with Barrett. Yeah, so it's the guy, it's the scientist. But I chose to keep hunting Terramorphs, and I haven't done that yet either. But that was a cool one. Londinium was cool. It was too short, like I said, though. I wish it was... The story leading up to it was awesome. Must have done Londinium before I jumped on. Yeah, I did Londinium, like, pretty early on, Mowgli. Yeah. Because, like, by the time you joined, I was, like, near the end of stream, and I ended it. Alright.
Oh no, this again?
Oh. Okay.
Is there a type of weapon Bombitech won't make?
That's also a place to raid after you go through the Unity. This here? Not like, what are we... Ask Albert about security. Or ask about security. Wonder where that's at. Londinium. Yeah. Okay.
How are you liking that laser gun?
I know, I also made the choice to work with Carl Victus. Because someone in chat on TikTok yesterday was like, I told to tell the truth from the get-go and told the girl about her dad. Like, I lied the whole way, all the way to get to the citizenship. I mean, I guess you get the you probably get the like class 1 citizenship regardless, but I chose to like not say anything about her dad being alive, not tell her anything, and then yeah. So we'll see how that plays out.
This place is insane.
I'm asking the DJ about security. Oh, the bartender.
Feel like getting zoned? I got what you need.
You're like getting zoned.
You're new here, aren't you? Name's Boone Morgan.
Where
your
you
best friend
stock
in
up
Neon.
before entering.
If
Oh,
you're
okay,
for a
cool.
Drink or listen to the music, I've got you.
The barracks then.
But if you're here for something a little more exciting, we have plenty of Aurora for sale.
Oh, right.
Oh, we have plenty of that. But why not try something different? New planet, new city, new experiences.
I think
That's
I'm
what life's all about.
I think I'm supposed
Here,
to take the cabs.
Take a look at the menu. Now, I'm not going to lie. The Aurora is a bit expensive, but let's face it. Can you really put a price on pleasure? The Astro Lounge is one of the safest places in all of Neon. Security is hand-picked from the finest officers in the city. Private meetings are usually held in the floor above. Just use the elevators. Then I would say you'd be interested in the Astro Lounge VIP package. For a reasonable fee, our security can be your security.
Ah.
We do strive for setting the most reasonable rate. Mr. Stroud is coming to the
I told you,
Astro
man.
Lounge.
Every time you just use the red,
That
I feel
is
like I have
interesting.
more
Well,
more success with like going right for the intimidation or the red one than anything.
Excellent.
To be
Let me
honest,
just apply
like
that discount
like I have more
discussed
more
and done. We do hope
times
your
that it's
meeting
worked
goes to
out
your
than going
satisfaction.
like for the green or the yellow, trying to like you know persuade them.
Oh, Ben and I are good friends. He personally gave me the job here at the Astral Lounge. Oh, he's a good man. Cares a lot about the citizens of Neon, making sure they're all employed and well taken care of. A real humanitarian. Excellent choice. The Sky Suite offers luxury and sophistication you won't find anywhere else in the settled systems.
Okay.
And since you'll be living in the same tower as the Astral Lounge, all of its pleasures and pageantry are only an elevator away.
$235,000.
Of course.
Let's ask about
The
some
Sky
features
Suite
before,
features
you
an
know?
open design with an emphasis on luxury.
Man, we already got 200
Whether you
likes over
prefer
there on
the
TikTok. That's
morning
wild.
Sky or a neon sunrise.
It's hit or miss
high
with TikTok,
ceilings
man.
and
You know, like
wall-sized
I either
windows
get
will give you a full
nobody
view
liking
of the
it,
city's splendor.
and I'll average like four or five viewers, or like I'll start and be live for 25 minutes and get 200 with 4 viewers or 3 or something. It's awesome. I mean, it's hit or miss, but it's cool. All right, I'm just gonna buy it.
Wonderful.
I didn't even
Here's
listen
your
to what he
key.
said.
The trade tower elevator will take you directly to your new home. And if there's anything I can provide to enhance the experience, let me know. That depends on if you're hungry or thirsty. Of course, of course. Got plenty here to choose from. Enjoy the lounge. Pardon?
Hey, you wanna dance?
Oh, there you are. Where's this penthouse at? I'd probably have to look on the elevator, huh?
And I'll drag you straight to locker.
If you are free soon, could we talk? Is something amiss? We have not yet had a moment to talk about what happened to you at that place. Temple? I am not sure what to call it. In all my time amongst the stars, I have never heard of such a thing. What do you think that place was? Nor I suspect anyone else who has ever lived. Is that presuming too much? Certainly it is too soon to speculate about who built it, but how can we not? After what you experienced, do you have any insights? I suppose it is possible, but I cannot imagine anyone who could build such a thing.
Aliens!
I am sorry.
Right?
After what you have been through,
Isn't
I
that
should be
meme?
asking about
Right?
you.
From the guy that's...
Are
What's
you
that show
alright?
called?
Have you felt any side effects?
Oh, I can't remember. It's all about UFOs and stuff, but there was this one guy whose hair was always, like, just insane. And everything, like, the meme was just him going like this and saying aliens to, like, every question.
How can any of us know what will happen?
Time
This is
Lords.
the definition of
I don't know if that's it.
unprecedented, is it not? That was not my intent. I only meant to suggest that I am concerned about your well-being. Please, do not worry. I am sure everything will be, you know, fine. The artifacts, that temple, this new ability you have acquired, clearly they are all connected. This is all so much bigger than we realized. Yes, you are right. And if we continue to work together, perhaps we can start to explain some of this. Now we have even greater reason to press forward, to learn more about what is at work here.
Steal the sleep crate.
If this shift doesn't end soon, my man is not gonna be...
My man is not gonna be happy. I want to build an outpost, man. That's like my next thing I want to kind of try to do. Find a planet with some good resources on it, and then start building.
It's still remarkable to me that this
Scram, I'm on duty.
In the way. Would not move.
Hope you can succeed at that before we are discovered.
her shroud.
Not sure how much longer I can survive.
Jason Townsend with the follow, man. Hey, for the subscription. I appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. You a fan of Starfield? I'm surprised this game runs as smooth as it does with how many mods I have on this thing. Between Nexus mods and like the creation tab, I have a ridiculous amount on here.
Taught.
We're on to something remarkable. Maybe what I've always dreamed of.
I can tell. I can see your mind racing.
I haven't even stopped to ask you how you're doing.
I'm fine. The board complains, I assure them. There's the occasional assassination attempt.
So, you don't need anything from me then?
I don't.
Am I just some useless stargazer? You would have been better off marrying a Hope or a Tayo, someone who could be with you at every meeting.
Oh, don't go on about that again. Needing you isn't the same as wanting you. And I'd much rather want my partner than need them. Less complicated.
Now, I know Constellation seems to take up so much of my time. But I never stop thinking of you. Wondering what maneuvering you're doing to take over the company and drive me out.
It's how I show my love.
Okay.
Any luck out there? Excellent. Good work. Let's head to the Astral Lounge. Goodbye, my dear. See you at the next board meeting?
Oh, I'll be keeping an eye on this little operation. Just in case. Good luck, all of you.
Dude, I'm so stuffed up. My nose and my head are, I feel like a balloon ready to pop here.
Any heat leeches? You've got our permission to take care of.
Got any heat leeches? Better take care of them. They turn into terramorphs. So he's behind. How did you?
All right, we're here.
What did he jump from the elevator into the?
I don't know what the cellar looks like, but they'll have a security briefcase with them.
Okay.
Larger than normal. Big enough to hold the artifact. We should split up. The code phrase to identify yourself as the buyer is Ramsey and Travers. It's not like people who trade in stolen goods are eager to share personally identifying information.
Code phrases?
I mean, that makes
Under
sense.
different circumstances, Walter, I think you might have made an adequate smuggler.
Remember, Ramsey and Travers. We'll meet back near the elevator.
This Aurora stuff, it's blowing my mind.
Good?
I can't hear you! Huh? Can't hear myself think!
Hi! Hey! Enjoy yourself! The music's so good!
Hell yeah! This is awesome!
Okay, so the only two people with bags.
was stronger than I thought.
That's what you said, 2 drinks.
Take it easy.
I'm looking to join a crew. Any openings?
Yes. What?
Excuse me? Looking to join a crew.
Any vacancies on?
What is it? Can't you see I'm busy drinking? Oh, really? I heard you all have a meeting in a few minutes, don't you? In one of those fancy VIP lounges? Speaking of which, I gotta get going myself. Excuse me.
Okay.
Hello.
I just saw our seller walk by. Good job. Now, before we head in there, let me go over the ground rules. He'll ask for twice what we agreed on. That's normal. He'll probably try to walk out. That's normal, too. Don't worry about the amount we actually settle on. The Stroud-Eklund Discretionary Fund is just a chip to you and me. Our goal is to get him to accept that chip in exchange for the artifact. Anything goes as long as it's in our hands, and we're not dead. How does that sound? Let's just try it my way first, Remember, that man is selling the artifact for a reason. He might be nefarious, but he might just be desperate. If everyone walks away with what they want, I'll call it a success.
Okay. You're no fun.
Not sure if those broom zealots live in space.
So you're Stroud. You look different in person.
Our public relations always insists on doing some touch-ups for the official photos. Embarrassing, really.
Your security here going to stand or sit for this little meeting, making me nervous. So polite. Almost makes me forget what planet I'm on.
Am I to assume that briefcase has our item of interest?
Yeah, here it is.
Well, look at that.
One of a kind. And I know you want it.
I have the amount we agreed on.
Things have changed. I want double.
Now, how am I supposed to do that?
I don't know, but your security here seems to have some fancy gear. Why don't they chip in? What the? Security!
As you can see, we're in control. Take advantage.
This guy's probably like, what?
All right. Okay. It's
He's
all
probably
yours.
like, ah, shit.
Hope I never see any of you people ever again.
We didn't even have to. We didn't even have to pay for it.
Well done. Some high-pressure tactics, but we got what we were after. Time to go home. Shall we?
Stop right there. You're in possession of Slayton Aerospace property.
Ah. Slayton must have been the original owner. We don't need to do this. All's fair on Neon. Am I right?
Hand over Mr. Slayton's property. Now.
There a problem here?
Yes. This armed thug was trying to steal our belongings.
I'm going to need you to back away from our VIPs. Now.
Fine, but you can't stay in the Astral Lounge forever, Stroud. Nicholas Slayton's already got your number.
Sending our men to the Astral Lounge. Slayton must be serious about getting the artifact back. We'd better get off the planet quickly.
Let's roll.
Something's gone wrong, hasn't it?
Slayton has put a bounty on your heads. He's greased a few palms. Your ship's been impounded at the spaceport.
There goes our way out. Agreed. Have a talk with the man himself.
Slayton Aerospace has offices here in the trade tower. If Nicholas is moving this quickly, he must be there or close by.
Let's head to their lobby, shall we? See if we can make an appointment.
I like how they're like, oh, they impounded your ship, and it's my ship that has gotten impounded. Not his.
My mother wanted me to be a doctor.
Slayton Aerospace. Good.
You have a question, you can chat with the receptionist all you want.
Wait. This clearly isn't the executive level. He's on to us.
Walter, taking what's mine, then breaking into my office. A bold move, but one easily countered.
Oh, we're trapped.
Hello, Walter, dear, are you there?
Issa?
Took longer than I'd like, but I managed to pay off one of Slayton's security consultants. They've patched me in.
All right. We've got her out. Once the door's open, just follow her instructions, okay?
Okay.
I'm aware of the irony of me continuing to say it'll be easy. But it'll be easy.
Doors will open in 3, 2, 1. Slayton's guards and employees are all over. Be careful. Okay. You'll want to use the vent system to slip around unnoticed. There's a cupboard just to the right of the elevator you came in on.
Come on. Okay. Wally Sugar Mama has some tricks. Yeah, she's hacking all his shit too.
That's the elevator you came in on. Jump right across the top of it and keep going to the end. Drop down and follow the conduit all the way to the end, past the fork.
Is that not what we're supposed to be doing? I mean... either this one or the other one, I mean... Like...
No points. Unnoticed now. But find your way to the end.
So, what, like... I I did all that. I even walked to right here and was like, okay. And she waited that entire time for me to shoot this and that to tell me, oh, there's a vent there. Like, why wouldn't you tell me when I walked to the end of the goddamn, like, come on, man. You gotta do better.
Hold on, trying to shut down that robot remotely. Got it. Scrambling the protocol. I doubt that'll work again. There's the door. It should take you outside.
Like, you know what I mean? That was so terrible.
Well, I guess after you.
You have made a grave mistake.
Yeah, you guys fight down there.
You're coming in just behind the executive elevators. I'll call the one on the far end, and you can walk right over the top.
You know, it's moments like this that really makes Neon the best place to do business. You steal what's mine. I trap you in the city. You infiltrate my office. I lock it down. Where else can you match wits for the highest stakes but here? You have what's mine. I, indirectly, have what's yours. We are at a stalemate. Although, I do count a few more guns on my side. You do make a bold point, but that doesn't resolve our current dilemma.
Perhaps I can help. We're both people of business, Nicholas. In the same industry, no less.
Yes, I'm beginning to see the opportunity. There is, however, one final detail to disclose. Mr. Musgrove, my former employee, and the thief responsible for our serendipitous meeting, was caught prior to your arrival. I think it would cement our new partnership if you were to decide on his sentence yourselves. I yield to your judgment. You've more than proven yourself capable of resisting any course of action I attempt to dictate to you.
That seems a bit extreme for the circumstances.
My security brought Musgrove to my office. I'm sure seeing you again will be a fine conclusion to your previous business.
We have an opportunity to spare a man's life. I know he probably wouldn't do the same for us, but that shouldn't matter.
Okay.
Oh no. You. Slayton really does have a sick sense of humor. Please. I was just trying to sell a product, okay? Isn't that why we're all here?
Be lenient. We were taking advantage of his initiative, after all, even if we have found ourselves working with the man he stole from.
Thank you.
Bro's
Use
looking
this
rough. Oh yeah,
opportunity
he's
to
jacked up.
alter the trajectory of your life. You may not receive another chance.
A rare moment of compassion for this city. Very well. I'll clear things up with the authorities. You're free to go.
Time to go. Let's talk more back at the ship.
Okay. See ya. Like.
Get going. Mr. Slayton is done with you.
There is a safe under the desk. Oh, well. Already left now. Yeah, if I would have stole something, then we would have had to shoot our whole way out, and then I would have had to fight every single person right here in Neon.
Don't you have something better to do?
All right.
Any adventure you can fly away from. Is that what the saying goes?
Very good to see you.
What's the good word, Chief?
Hello there.
Deal with the man who wanted us dead. I guess we can call that a win. What do you think? I agree. This life suits both of us, don't you think? All in all, a great success. Thank you for allowing me to tag along with Constellation's newest star. Yes, I used a pun. Forgive me.
Okay.
Your ship is way bigger than Dad's.
That's nice, kid. Call your dad a bum. That's good.
Ready here. Floor's good too.
I thought I was gonna fly into that building. It looked like I was gonna hit that building for sure.
Stay in orbit or jump.
What the hell?
Something you have no right to. My people have killed for less. But I will offer you one chance to hand over the artifact and turn away from this path.
Oh, that's not any type of ship I recognize.
You see much. But our ship is created from a power beyond your understanding.
That's a dope ship.
Its semblance to your own vessels only aids us in masking our presence. We are the Starborn, and you are unworthy to possess the artifacts.
Tell us, please. What are the artifacts? What are they for? Did you make them? What gives you more right to them than humanity?
Answering your questions is exactly what we cannot allow. Abandon your thirst for knowledge or drown in it.
could just knowing what you are be dangerous?
Our distance from you is the whole point. We interfere now because we must.
I'm not liking what I'm seeing on the scans. Energy output from that ship is far above the normal range. If we spin up the grav drive now, we have a chance. We'll get through this. Hold on.
Lord Snack Daddy. Oh, I love this game. I do too, man. I do too. I'm having a blast. I was playing Cyberpunk before.
Follower.
Hey, thanks, Lord, for the follow. I appreciate it. And the like.
This is United College Space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband.
Yeah, I was playing Cyberpunk with a bunch of mods on it, and then this came across the video.
Go ahead
And
and land.
because I was playing Cyberpunk with a bunch of mods, it came across my news feed on YouTube, and I'm like, you know what? We haven't really played that. We should probably play it. That'd be kind of cool. And we started playing it. And then they did that update for the 5000 series GPUs, and the game kept crashing. Like I couldn't. Like I think in one stream for 2 hours, it crashed like 4 times, and I just by the time the end time, I just stopped. I'm like, I don't care. Where did it take me? This is not where I wanted to be. But, so one night it was like, I don't know, maybe like 11:30. I was like, you know what? Let's start up like Starfield and just like, you know, get it started. And I've been playing it ever since.
Lifting off now.
I was saying earlier how, like, I think I'm a level 56. And, I'm only... that's the first Starborn that I've met. That's, like, the first part of that I've gotten to. So, like, my level 56 is literally just from doing side missions and, like... We just did the Terramorph mission not too long ago. And, so yeah. No, I haven't even done the Crimson Fleet missions. Did I get Shattered Space? It is on here, which is crazy because I guess it was included if you got like a big edition of the game, which I don't remember buying. I must have bought, like,
what has happened while we have
you know, the better version of the game, and it gave it to me for free. And I accidentally went to the mission and, like, started it. Yeah, because it's right here. Actually went there. I was like, oh, I'll start this. And then a buddy of mine, Mowgli, on YouTube, he was like, oh, that's the Shattered Space one. I'm like, oh, shit, I don't want to do that until after I beat the game. So I backed out. But, yeah, like, all the Crimson Fleet missions are still right here. Like, I haven't even started them. Like, at all. I haven't even talked to... Well, I did talk to Emma Whitlock at Aquila City. Aquila City. So, I haven't even done that for the Freestar Rangers. I did, though, go to the Bounty Hunter one. And I started that mission. The Terramorph? Yeah, the Terramorph one is... I literally just did that last stream and beat it. The story leading up to it and the whole thing was great, but I feel like the ending could have been a little bit longer. Like, we literally just kind of, like, left the base and went into a big circle and came back up over the hill into the base. Like, I really wish there was, like, oh, you know, more story to it at all. I modded out my game to play as Samus from Metroid. Dude, I have so many mods on this game that sometimes it runs a little buggy. Like, you can see when I grab jump and then I land where I'm going, all the ships then appear at one time. It's like kind of like, you know, blah, blah, blah. Kind of slowish, I guess you could say, in loading some of the assets. But the game, I still have no problem with it. But I have a butt ton of mods on here. I even made the gunship. I actually took that ship that we just landed on. That's the Razorleaf. I modded the shit out of that. Well, I didn't mod it. I built it, but it was all with mods from, like, you know, better guns. Everything was unlocked, so I had like free range
Lord
to do.
Snack Daddy says same.
Yeah, I literally just I totally changed the whole Razorleaf and everything. But I wanted to keep the name because I wanted that effect that you get sometimes when you like jump star systems and they're like, oh crap, it's the Mantis, and they bolt.
Yes.
That's not who I wanted to talk to. I wanted to talk to her.
Yes.
How is Neon? Are you okay?
Andrea dipped into the meth. Dude, I don't know what that is. Like, they all do it. Every time you open an elevator, no matter if they walk in or not, like, I get it if you close the door on them and then the game's trying to catch them up so that it makes them run out like that and hit the wall. But, like, I've had, like, Andrea, like, walks into the and she still does that. So I don't know if it's like a glitch in the game or what.
Okay.
But yeah,
I'll start
you could
transferring the
rename
data
it and
over
it still does that. Oh really? I didn't even rename it. I left it the same.
Is that a prototype? No, that material isn't anything we. What the? Everyone?
I do think it's kick ass though. Because I have this on Steam. I'm on PC. I'm not on Xbox. But I think it's so cool, the mods that they have. The creations tab where Xbox players can experience the mods, like how mods are if they don't have a PC. I thought that was just so cool for them to do that. And yeah, the last time that I played this game is when it first came out. So when I came back, that little Jeep that you get, basically, the rover, when you land on planets, I remember when you had to walk everywhere. I couldn't imagine doing that now. It's how big some of these spaces are, like having to walk like over like 3,000 feet or 3,000 yards or whatever it is, or kilometers to get to the next goddamn mission. Like when you're trying to do it. Yeah, when I saw that, I didn't know what it was because I loaded the game up. Like I said, I bought the game when it first came out. I played it. I got to level 20, and then something else came out, and my ADHD just kind of like went that way, and then never came back to Starfield. And then when Cyberpunk, that video popped up on my feed on YouTube, it says, is it worth playing in 2025 with the mods? And like I watched it and saw a bunch of videos of people putting mods on it and what mods are available. So I did that. And then when the game kept crashing, I just came to Starfield. I started a mission up and I went ham on like some of the creation mods, some of the Nexus mods. Like, I think it's kind of cool that they have the system that's in there, but I feel like the paid part of it is very, like, not rigged, but I feel like it's very overpowering. You know what I mean? Like, because you're paying 500 points to add sometimes, like, to change the effects of something. You know what I mean? Like, the levels are pretty cool. Like, I like the one that just came out. I just watched a YouTube video on it where you're supposed to solve this murder. I didn't download it yet, but I want to. But then some of the mods are like, you pay for something and it's like, and then you scroll 2 pages over and you see the same mod like that basically does the same thing, but it's free. It's hit or miss. Some of the paid mods are not good at all. Yeah, I did see that one mission for the bounty hunter that that one, I forget what it was called, but it was like 800 points or something, or 500, somewhere really high. But like, it's like one mission, and you go in, you kill this dude, and then you get like an outfit or something. It wasn't even, somebody said reviewed it, it was like, it's not
Lord
worth
Snack
it.
Daddy says the Vulture.
Yeah, that's it. I saw a guy, like, he did a playthrough of it, and it was like, it wasn't at all worth it. I don't pay for any of them. I think I might have bought 2, but I forget what they were. I think they were something with like clothing. To be honest, I think it was. I can't remember.
Secret military tech, maybe?
No United Colonies Admiral approved that starship design.
They call themselves the Starboard, demanding we hand over the artifact.
I usually get the ship ones. I do have a lot of the ship mods, like, you know, better snap parts.
Not in any corner of the settled systems I've seen.
That one where it adds like different variations. I forget what it's called. It starts with an M. The mod, but it has like futuristic, like decorative things for your ship. You know, like neon lights and shit.
Lord Snack Daddy
Matilla,
says
yeah.
Matillaha.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say it.
Matija or Matilla, yep.
Intelligent alien life, or extra-dimensional beings. The original creators from the furthest fringes of space.
Or beyond even that. Is the metaphor of avenging angels coming down to keep humanity from forbidden knowledge not apt here?
So, we have a lot of theories, but nothing concrete. Except that they're after the artifacts, and they're willing to take them by force.
You do have a way with words. Ah, I knew our little family was gaining a class act when I shoved that artifact in your hands.
Some glints of shine in the dark.
They update it regularly too. Yeah, dude. Every once in a while, I'll run into an error where like an outfit won't show up, so like I gotta like change it.
Let's talk. Ah, weird. I was just thinking. Well, never mind. Hey, so you gotta fill me in on what happened at the temple. What happened? What did you see? Sounds like we need more data to me. Then what happened? I heard you did some stuff and then you changed. By different, you mean you have magical superpowers? Sure, different is technically appropriate as a descriptor, but it wouldn't be my first choice. You encountered advanced technology that altered your biology in a way that results in... In what? Superpowers? Fair enough. Maybe we can run some tests later. Anyway, thanks for filling me in on the temple and your power. I wonder if we can find any more traces of whoever built them. It just opens up a world of questions. It's so exciting. Hey, Captain. Can I talk with you for a bit? Neon. You think it would be peaceful with all those calm waters and beautiful sunsets. But I can't think of any town that's more stressful. Reusion. Infinity LTD. And there you were, navigating corporate bureaucracy like a professional. I hear you. Look, I know Neon is going to be Neon, no matter what any of us do about it. But you just let them keep working on that neural amp tech? Really? Had a chance to rethink your actions since then, I hope. I'm sure they try to tell you all the ways it could help people. Stop.
But like, what do you mean? I think at the meeting I called for it to be shelved. So what the hell is he talking about? He's like, oh, you told him to go through with it. Like, no, I told him to shelve it.
But if the bottom line is money, then this isn't going to benefit them. It'll be used to dominate them. You're really that naive? I don't even know what to say. Maybe there's nothing to say about it. We'll just have to wait and see what happens now. Anyway, not that I care a ton about the internal politics of some ethically dubious megacorp, but... So, Masako, huh? I mean, between her and Ularu Chen, I get it, but you don't trust her, do you?
What, like, why is he, like, all about, like, this mission? Like, I completed it, like, forever ago, I feel like.
Well, I trust you, and I'm glad the choice was yours and not mine. Anyway, you didn't happen to pick up any investment tips while you were in there? Just kidding. I don't even want to know.
Okay.
Hey, stranger. Let's chat sometime, okay?
I forget what,
Space is so hostile to humanity already, and you made it just a little bit safer for everybody. The Terramorphs don't stand a chance. This is going to make a real difference. This is one for the Constellation history books, Captain. So humble, too. People love that. Squeak! Anyway, I can't believe you got them to agree to the micro.
What the fuck was that? Did you say skeet?
Bravo, Captain. Bravo.
Like...
Me too. Now that the Lazarus plant is destroyed, people can shift their focus from survival to thriving. Balancing risk versus reward is tricky, even more so when so much hangs in the balance. Making the subtle system safer with every petri dish.
Okay. Like... Which is why they stay at the lodge in my game. I find hirelings and take them instead. Yeah, so did I. I took a bunch of random ones. Like this guy. Like, I think that's a bot. Because, like, you could spawn bots in that have, like, max perks, but it's weird. I couldn't get them to work. So, like, whenever you're on your ship and you're in your decorate, Matilda has this thing where you could add specialists for, like, everything that you need for your ship, right? So, astrodynamics, like, your ballistic weapons, shields, and all that stuff. Some of them...
Lord Snack Daddy says, oh, yeah.
Yeah, so, but the problem that I was having is that I couldn't get them to load it. Like, some of them would go through the floor. Like, you had to, like, back all the way at the end of the ship just for them to, like, spawn in on the other side. They wouldn't spawn in front of you where you could just move them, hit A, bring them in. But then the ones that did work, that did come in, I couldn't talk to them. So I couldn't assign them to anything. So, like, I would bring in, you know, like a defensive guy or an offensive guy with, like, you know, particle beams or ballistics or missile ballistics for the ship, but I couldn't talk to them to, like, hire them to the ship. They just kind of, like, they walked and then got stuck on something and just stayed in a corner. So I had to delete them. But I think I kept maybe one or two of them that did work. This guy, Omari, I found him at Kill the City at the bar. And I think that's it. The other two that I do have is Heller, but I want to keep him for my outpost, him and Lynn, because I can put them both on the outpost, and I mean they're both 3 stars for that. That's my goal, but you know, we'll see. See what happens.
Spend so much time looking at the scans. I can see star systems orbiting in my head. You had a hell of a shake, getting bullied in the void. Starborn sure know how to make an entrance. Ready to head back out there? The Eye can help you find the artifacts, but I'm afraid she's blind to our new competitor. Double-check the safety and locks wherever you go, okay?
I spent all my scratch on
Exploration's
shipbuilding and ammo.
dangerous,
Yeah.
Even without some
Yeah.
nefarious
I
group
have some
trying
mods
to
in here
kill
for ammo and all that shit, so it doesn't really matter. Go to Iridana 2. Okay. See, I never got into anything in this game, like, because I think, like I said, when I started it, like when the game first released, like a year ago, I made it to level 20. Like, that was it. So, like, I didn't build any ships, I didn't, like, build an outpost, like, I didn't do any of that crap.
If we can avoid entering that building, I would prefer it. Let us just say I am allergic to bureaucracy.
Okay. With survival stuff and scarce ammo. Dude, there was a mod that I was thinking about downloading too that, like, changed the difficulty of the enemies to where, like, they were actually pretty hard. Like, you could raise their health and lower yours and, like, you know, make them not so they're not bullet sponges. So it's kind of cool. Like I said, dude, the mods for this game are, like, crazy. Like, I think there's 10,000 for this, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody said in the... Somebody on YouTube that I follow does, like, Starfield updates, like, what's new. Like, when a new mod comes out, he tries it and then tells you about it, so I follow him. And I think he was talking about, like, you know, I guess they want to release this game to PlayStation, so he was, like, talking about that and, like, the mods, and he was like, yeah, on Nexus alone, there's, like, 10,000 mods that you could put in this game, which I believe it, because if you look at the page count, there's over, like, it says 500 plus, so it's like...
Heaven forbid something escaped their notice.
Alright, let's see what chips he's got for sale. I just want to take... I always take a gander.
I'm sure
Always.
you can find something
I
you
don't
like.
need any ships, but... That's a cool looking one. See, I tried adding those dome windows on the back of my ship. Like, see how their hull is, like, bare on the bottom, on the two middle rows? I have one of those dome glasses like that, windows like that on the back of mine. Well, I did, but then when I backed out, it said some items went to storage, like some modifications went to storage, and I guess that was one of them. So I couldn't get it to work. I don't know. Maybe it's because the habs that I'm using are like a mod, so I don't know if they stick to it. Which is weird because the doors work, right? Like, you have to add doors for the mod, for the hab, so you can get back and forth. Yeah, I don't know. So I had to take it off. That's kind of cool looking. I like that. That's dope. Shield breaker. At one point, though, I modded it too much and couldn't beat enemies.
Sure, have at it.
Yeah, see, this is mine here. This is the razor leaf that I built. That I built on. So I got Deimos. I got a lot of Deimos on here. But yeah. Class B drive with a Class M reactor. This thing is basically maxed the fuck out. I like it. I like it a lot.
Back in our own ship.
I have things for you.
for you.
They all have something for me.
Dust off complete.
I had, I had Sam Coe give me, like, plutonium out of his pocket. He's like, here, I got something for you. So I started talking to him, and it was plutonium. I'm like, he's like, I found this on our travels. I'll keep my eye open. He's just got plutonium in his goddamn pocket.
We are now in stable orbit. How daring voyage of the oceans of space.
All we need is enough to do some field repairs to just get back to home dock. I had a good feeling about you. We just need a
Restart
little 2 units of
Nimitz.
ship parts will do.
2 units of ship parts will do. There you go, buddy.
Lifesaver. Here, take these for your help.
Touchdown imminent.
And your scan shows...
Dude, this thing is so weird to drive. Like, if the camera is like a centimeter one way as you're driving forward, it all like turns around and just starts going backwards on its own. It's wild. Bring out the old 1911, shall we? Oh, sorry. Next.
Do they even try?
Why do they even die? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine.
Best not to leave anything useful behind.
I mean, I could atone for that. Here, give me that frag. What's in here? Credits. Digipick right here. Unless you enjoy chasing your weapons. I have a mod for the weapons too. So like the ones.
Reaper says, "What's up, brother?"
Reaper, what up, man? What up, man? How's it going? How was your stream? Are you still streaming? Yeah, Lord, I think the ones that I use are the Fire Frenzy. This old 1911, I thought this was cool. This one I just have because it's silent, so I use that to like sneak into buildings and shit. So that's a kind of a cool gun. What was the other one that I have? Oh, Titan's Bane. This one is awesome. And then I have the War Shadow. The Urban Eagle was always one of my favorite. Yeah. For the pistol, it is kind of cool. Went great. I appreciate you asking, man. I hope yours goes good as well. Yeah. It's going pretty good so far. Were you able to get on COD? Was it working for you? Or did you end up playing something else? That game, dude. It's a shame how bad Call of Duty is. Like I said, when I built this PC, I built the PC I'm playing on now maybe 3 months ago. Maybe. Right? I'm being maybe 2. And I didn't even download Battlestate or Battle.net. I didn't even there was no point. I didn't even freaking download it. The game is just a pile of crap. Like I don't even think I finished the first season pass on that game. Like I got maybe even halfway through it. Maybe not even that, and I just could not play it anymore. I could not play it anymore. I've said this a million times. I've just never seen a company so like stacked against its player base. Like with skill-based damage and skill-based like just all that shit. It's terrible. You put a whole mag into somebody and they block your shots, so that kid has a good game experience, right? I've said this too, man. That game it's not a game, dude. It's a transaction store. It's a little store with a half-ass game attached to it. That's all it is. It's a microtransactional hell game. That's it. And then they throw Call of Duty on it. Like it's terrible. Have you played Helldivers 2? Dude, I'm not gonna lie, when Helldivers 2 came out, I lived on that game. That game was I had a bunch of my buddies buy it just so we could play it together. Because I was streaming it and they're like, what is this? And I was like, it's Helldivers. I mean, the game's hilarious, right? The intro to the game is Starship Troopers. Like, it's so, like, for diplomacy. And, like, dude, it was the coolest game ever.
You on Twitch.
Same.
Twitch.
It was so awesome. Lord Snack on Twitch, man. Hey, thanks for the follow, brother. I appreciate it. But yeah, dude, I played that religiously too. And then, again, something else came out. We started playing that. We haven't really gone back to it. Like, I think the last time I played, they just introduced the mech suits where you could call down a mech warrior and get in it and walk around with it. That was the last time I played it. We're gonna kill everybody with this 1911. This 1911 though hits. Not gonna lie. Like no matter where you shoot them at, they're dead. I played like 5 games and the app closed. I'm done with it, to be honest. I played Chain Together. Dude. Yeah. That's how it is, man. That's how it is. Hey man, thanks for sharing the live, Reaper. I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, brother. Us PA guys gotta stick together. I don't know what it's gonna be like weather-wise down by you, but man, we got like freezing rain and sleet, and then it's supposed to freeze over after it rains. So it's gonna be.
I got better shit to do than looking for you.
Yeah? Check it out, I'm right here. Boom! Oh god. Anybody else? No? All right. Take that. What's on here?
Someone's out there.
Someone is out there. Where? Where's he at? Oh, okay. I went in here. That's a shame.
I got better shit to do than looking for you.
Okay, okay. Man, we're at 1K likes on TikTok, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. Appreciate you guys. Just a 40-year-old gaming dad here. Wow. I really need to learn on my aim, huh? I missed that guy like 5 shots. Credits.
There was something out there. It's gone now.
Oh, is this supposed to be a stealth mission? Sorry.
I smell credits.
Not now, it ain't. Not now, it ain't. Lord Snack. Oh, you're over here on Twitch now, huh? Decided purple app is better. They added a 3rd enemy faction. Yeah, isn't it the Varun? A 2nd mech and a... Oh, no. You're talking about Helldivers. They added this 3rd enemy faction, a 2nd mech, and a fast car with a mounted machine gun. Seriously? I did see they added the new faction and it was in a city. Like it was on Super Earth or maybe like an Earth-ish planet. That looked cool. Because you're like in the streets shooting these goddamn things. Lord Snack, it's supposed to be like 16 degrees down here tonight. Where are you at? I'm in PA. Snack. Lord Snack Daddy. I like that name. But my buddy Reaper in TikTok, he's from PA too. I came across this stream on TikTok just randomly and forget somebody asked. I think I might ask like where he's from. He said PA. Or he said something that's in chat. So gotta follow him, man. Gotta follow him. It's rare that you meet somebody in the same state when you're streaming. Well, it's rare for me. It's the first one. Oklahoma. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm wearing my hooded blanket thing. I keep seeing it on TikTok. I saw nothing. They were warning shots. Oh, yeah. Well, you saw it. I missed it. I missed every goddamn shot. I'm in Oklahoma. Oklahoma. Yeah, we're in PA. My wife and my kids, they went on vacation to Canaan Valley in West Virginia. They the in-laws have like a timeshare up there. They go up there and go skiing. And
He's picking us off.
he's picking us off. So I got the house to myself here for a week. So I come home usually, and I tried to stay awake today. Like after I got off of work, I was like, I'll stay awake and then I'll stream earlier so we can stream longer. But dude, I passed right out on the couch. I was out cold. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I was out cold. 28 and just started snowing here in central Massachusetts. Yeah, dude, we're supposed to get rain, sleet, and then it's supposed to freeze.
I have things I wish to discuss with you when you have time.
Why is it
Never
always
would
on a
I have
mission?
imagined to encounter something like the Starborn. Now I feel that rather than having
Actually joined a gaming clan, met my wife, moved here, and found out a bunch of the dudes I play with live near-ish. One dude lives like an hour away. That's kind of cool. You met your wife through a gaming clan? How cool is that? You guys have your own setups?
I think many have felt that way at one time or another, but to see them in person is something else, is it not? Regardless of how impossible they may have seemed before now, I must say that I do not like being threatened by anyone. If so, what would that be?
I don't know. They're
Clearly,
aliens.
These Starborn are connected to the artifacts, which would mean that they are also.
Yeah, I built us
connected to
both
that
gaming
temple.
rigs when we met. It was Destiny 2 on Xbox.
Make
Dude,
these
Destiny
things
2.
appropriate.
Dude.
This all implies
That was
there is
one of my
something more,
fucking.
something we do not yet understand.
That was one of my games too. I loved it. The only thing that sucked about that game was the raids. Like, because there was no matchmaking system. So, like, I didn't have friends that played the game. So, like, I never got to do any of the raids for any of the games because, you know, some of them you need, like, up to 8 people, you know, to do. And then, like, you would get into one, and then the people explaining it would get tired of trying to, like, tell me how to do what I'm doing and then boot me. But I love that game. Destiny and Destiny 2 were, like, my shit. And then I just stopped playing that game, too, because, you know, you play against people that are all getting into the raids and getting all these badass guns, but I never got to do any of the raids. So, like, I was always behind, so I just stopped playing. I'm like, that's dumb. Why they never made that a matchmaking system? Kind of like the Division 2, right? You could go up to any mission, put it on the hardest difficulty, hit matchmaking, and then join a game that someone's playing. Like, that's how it should be. That's how it should have been. And none of them were ever like that. I was like, that's stupid.
Yes. Given our first
Dude, you want to raid?
interaction with them,
I'd have to,
that
dude.
seems
I'd have to
likely.
download the game.
We will need to
Like,
be
I
on
don't
our
even
guard
think.
from now on. They seem to know much about
I
us.
I'd have to start all
Perhaps we
over,
can
bro.
learn more about them
Like,
to make it even.
it's
We
because the
should
raids
return
require
to
a
our
lot of
search then.
communication. Oh, totally
There's still so
agreed.
much to do.
I totally agree. That's how it should be, right? To do the raids. Everybody needs to play, right? But, like, I would get into a raid and someone would be trying to help me, and then someone would join and he wouldn't have a mic and he'd do something wrong and we'd fail it. After, like, 15 times of doing that, you kind of, you know, give up. The guy that was trying to show us what to do was just like, I'm out of here. Which I don't blame him. I mean, but yeah, dude, I haven't put, dude, I'd have to start all over because that was, like, on my Xbox that I had all that shit on. And I know I don't have those saved anymore.
How quickly can you get that done?
I just did. It's done. Don't do that. Yeah. What are we doing here? So what was over there? What are you doing, bud? Shock Troop Space Helmet. That's it? Okay. Terrible. What do we got in here? Toxin. All right, where are we going? I think I saw something earlier that was up here. I could be wrong, though. Yeah, right here. How'd that work out for you? Not good, huh? Take that, that. that's all that's down here.
It's payday!
I thought that guy was gonna be down here. Oh, he might be above me. Dude, what? Like, what are we doing here? Okay, this is a dead end. Where'd we fucking come in at? Like, I'm so lost right now. Didn't we come in this way? Or through a vent? We came in through a vent, didn't we? You know, I never thought to just shoot those. I always use my cutter. Yeah, dude, you can shoot them with your guns. And the only reason why I know that is because I didn't have a cutter on me. Dude, where... I guess we're going... Oh, here's the door. No, dude, where the fuck are we going, man? Oh. I'm, like, so fucking confused right now. It's just, like, every time I go through a door, I feel like it leads me back to that other thing. What's down here? Leads to the same place. All right.
Damn it! What was that? Finally got you! What over here? Bring him up!
Now try the door with the button. Both of those doors open, though. Okay, we came in there. And this, I think, just circles around. Could be wrong. Yeah. Festive Neo City poncho. Funny. Credits. I remember this building, dude. I was in here before. We were here before.
Time to get back to it, I guess.
Sorry! Sorry! Yeah. I took the long way around just to shoot them both in the face. So they didn't come and get me. Alright, let's go this way. Yeah, I definitely remember a building like this. If it's literally the same exact building, like
Spoils
this
of victory.
same loadout,
Hopefully they amount to something.
like everything. Advanced Space Trucker Skip Pack? No thanks. I don't think we've been here yet. Even though we're like clearly way far away from where we need to be. Was that one of the Starborn that I accidentally killed? Was I supposed to kill that guy? All right. We came in that way. What's all the way up to the top? Is there anything up here? Always good to cryogen tube.
Listen up, scumbags. The assholes are on the move, and we've got to be ready. No, not the UC, not the Freestar Collective. The ones that matter. Pirates, mercs, and those religious nutjobs. We always knew there were some places left over from the Colony War. Bases, labs, stuff like that. But now it's come out that there are even more. A lot more. Spread all over the settled systems. Looks like the Big Two didn't play by their own rules when they were playing war. Now it's a friggin' feeding frenzy. Everyone trying to find them. Trying to use them. So why shouldn't we? We have just as much right as they do. So let's go looking.
Through the door, man. Yeah, that's a dead end. Where the... Dude. This building's like a goddamn maze, man. Like, where the fuck am I going? There's stairs in here? Dude, this is annoying. I wish I could just fast travel. And get out of here. There. Jesus Christ.
Wrong place, wrong time. Shit. It's a bandit. Maybe. Yeah, right. Scanning. Turn off the drives. We're leaving. We're sorry. Faster. Please. Thank you, Mantis.
No? You don't want none? Nothing?
Not enough oxygen to breathe. Helmets it is.
I was gonna say, well, don't you have a spacesuit? Where'd she go? Oh, I'm on. Okay. Look at that view, bro. Okay, where the hell are we going? Where are you at? You ain't coming up to kill me! Got something for your ass!
I shall stand guard while you focus.
just collecting the crap out of these things now, man. All right, let's get out of here. Come in this way? Oh my god, dude. You get so lost in these goddamn caverns and caves and... Here we go. Get me out of here! Alright. I think the game froze. Yep. Damn it. All right, let's hope it loads like right there where I was at. Oh my god, dude. It literally took me all the way back. We've been streaming for 2 hours, and that save, because it crashed, it literally took me back to right when the stream started. 2 hours worth of gameplay. Jesus Christ.
New Atlantis, but this. This is much
Crix's
better.
ball.
If you don't mind,
We were right about the... Show the words another time, then. Crix's ball.
If you don't mind,
We were right about the... An entire build.
Vladimir?
I think we're going to...
Yeah, I just turned autosave back on because, like...
Ever run the scholars on the Centaur? Stolen. Time dances. Of course. Tipped your ear low. Raise the thoughts with you later.
My
Need
God,
to see
dude.
what happened to you for myself. I make the visit when they... But I should make... Back to the raid shifts and gravity's pull. Everyone saw that, right?
Like a literal gift from the heavens.
Got no old? So we have
But we do not understand.
Can we find more of them?
already picked one up, but sifting through all... don't think it's just fortunes left. Plenty to...
If you have a moment, I have something I'd like to discuss.
Oh my god, dude. Fuck!
I must admit, I want you for... It's about an artifact. Our seller, I just need... That settles it then.
As long as they're drinking.
It'll be easy. Just let me know. To the Volais...
Are you collecting achievements? No, dude, I forgot. The game crashed. So because the game crashed, and the last save that it has was when we first started the stream, which was before all this, like at the door, it loaded that. So 2 hours and 4 minutes of a stream that we just did, getting all to this, I got to do it all over again now. Like, that sucks. I'm gonna have to go to bed. I'm just gonna end it now. I'm not doing all that because it's gonna take me 2 hours to get done what I did before. That fucking blows. So, not only did we get fucked, Mowgli, with the autosave on, but we got fucked when we turned it off. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. That blows. So let's just save it. In the long run, yeah. That blows. Dude, this is literally right when we started the stream 2 hours ago. I was right outside the door. I had to come in, talk to them, show my powers, and then go do this mission. Oh my god. And then the game crashes and it reloads all the way back to when the stream started. Fuck me. Alright, well, I'm going to bed. 4 a.m. comes early. Thanks everybody that stopped by and hanging out. Thanks for the subs. Thanks for the YouTube subscribers. I appreciate you guys. We're at we got 1K likes on TikTok tonight too. That's, I think, the most I've had in a while. Bye guys. Later.